So Coffeezilla, he pretty much made his name going after Sam Bankman-Fried. He's the guy from FTX. If you guys pay attention to any type of news, FTX was a huge, probably bigger than Coinbase, cryptocurrency exchange, and they had people like Tom Brady who were spokesmen for them. They had people like that guy from Curb Your Enthusiasm, Larry David. If Coffee's on it, she's going down. Yeah, and a lot of us know who Coffeezilla is through our Mr. Beast investigation. So let's take a look here. Coffeezilla looking into Hailey Welch of and Hailey Welch released a meme coin, which meme coins don't have any utility. They're basically like a culture coin, basically like a way to make money off of an idea more than anything. So we're gonna hear what Coffeezilla has. He's investigated it. It's pretty much
getting better. The more, the merrier.
J-Sauce became lately.
Yeah. Let's go, J-Sauce. I like it. Welcome again. I thought you were a lately, but anyway, all right, let's take a look here. Coffeezilla's going to break things down for us, and then I'll chime in where I can. I'll try not to pause Andy, but I got a fair use of it, or else I'm just stealing from Coffeezilla, and that's no good.
Today we're breaking down the Tuah scam, exactly how it happened, and I'm going to confront the people behind it. Well, I did last night, and let me just say, it didn't go very well.
Be happy to answer any
I have questions. I have questions. I'm raising my hand. Hey, guys.
What, Coffeezilla?
Hey, this is one of the most miserable, horrible launches I've ever seen in my life.
Okay, then why the fuck are you on?
Profiting from the rug pull, I think it's relevant.
We didn't.
See, it's hard to feel bad for Hailey when Coffeezilla is like trying to express concern, and she's just like, "Well, why the hell you here then?" She sounds like a cartoon character, by the way. She sounds like a total cartoon character.
Pull a rug. I don't know what you're trying to say. It's not true. That's defamation.
Stop. Do the math. Do the math.
Defamation. You're saying that we pulled a rug. There was no rug pull.
3%.
You're defaming our character.
Are you not gonna let me talk? You just talk over me. You talk over me.
I'm hearing bullshit.
Yeah, these people were complete.
You know that I'm messing up a lot when I'm a streamer when somebody has double echo going on their screen, and I think it's me. Hun, can you turn it down a little? Thank you.
Unhinged, unwilling to take any accountability, and we'll talk more to them in a second, but I want to break down the Tuah scam. I think people are confused with this kind of stuff. I want to start with the big tweet that kind of set it all off. That would be this by Bubble Maps, which showed 96% of the supply was controlled by the team and was being sent out to a bunch of smaller wallets. The implication being that some of them might be dumping on you pretty quickly.
Yeah, one thing about celebrity coins is if they release one, like if Taylor Swift ever released a coin, which would probably actually do well because of just how massive of a celebrity she is. Iggy Azalea has done it. She put out a coin called Mama. That coin actually did okay, but then there's been like Boogie2988 put out a coin, instantly rug pulled, which means like people who invest early get to buy it at a cheaper price, and then when it goes public, a lot of people invest in this coin, which shoots the price of it up, and then the people who got in early sell it on the people who are buying now, basically stealing their money and turning around and selling it for a higher amount. JSaw says, Hailey way out of her depth here. Kind of feel sorry for her. It's not like she's Jimmy Donaldson or anything. And exactly, and another thing is, if you think the fucking Tuah girl knows anything about crypto, you're crazy. All right, this girl they probably went up and was like, "Hey, we got an opportunity for you to make a lot of money," and she was probably like, "Well, is it legal?" And then they were like, "Yeah, it's legal." Not really. It's you can be sued for it, but I've tried clicking that. I've sent a super sticker and it said it was declined on vids that are on your screen. Oh, okay. Yeah. Click it, baby. Click it. Only the people who get in early make money like a pyramid scheme. Exactly, Carl. That's what it is. But Hailey, JSaw says, but Hailey thrust into fame. She just riding, doesn't have knowledge, people manipulating her. Yes, and I agree. And a lot of people say that is that Hailey probably has no friggin' clue what she got herself involved in. But, I don't like the attitude that she had toward Coffeezilla at the beginning of this. So we're gonna try. Let's see how this plays out, though. I'm interested because he calls in live and debates them.
The Hawk Tuah girl came in to copy and paste what her team told her to say, which said, team hasn't sold 1 token and not one key opinion leader was given 1 free token. We tried to stop snipers as best we could through high fees at the start of the launch. And so you see their awful tokenomics here. Along with this response, the team hasn't sold 1 token. And then they post, obviously, a screenshot of a lot of sells from insiders who did not have to pay. You can see on the bot side, there's nothing. And then on the sold side, they're making a lot of money. So how did you get free tokens? Well, you were an insider, right? And I just want to show you exactly how the Hawk Tuah team is sort of lying by omission here when they say the team hasn't sold 1 token. And that's because they
Yeah, this is fun drama because it's dabbling into a lot of different worlds that I like crypto, which is a world that I like. Drama, obviously, I enjoy talking about that, and Hawk Tuah, right? Who doesn't like a little Hawk Tuah?
sold the tokens, guys. They sold them to a bunch of investors with a pre-sale, and then those people were unlocked immediately upon launch. So you can see that with her tokenomics here. It says Hailey's locked for 12 months, but you can see the strategic allocation is fully unlocked immediately on token generation event. Now, I spoke to some people.
Okay, Soul, are you going to make me bring this up? All right, hang on. I'll show you guys real quick what the Hawk Tuah is. So this is the original Hawk Tuah interview. So this is how this girl became famous. I'm just going to find out where... I think this might be it.
And spit on that thing. You gotta give him that Hawk Tuah and spit on that thing. You get me?
Where's the whole interview with her? So these guys go out and they do interviews with girls in Nashville and ask them like questions about sex and things of that nature. Okay, here it is. Here's the full interview. So this made her a celebrity overnight. Okay, guys, just to let you know what kind of just to let you know what kind of world we're in. Yeah, slobber girl.
That you do.
That I do.
Yeah, that makes a man go crazy every time.
Does not reply.
In bed, Hailey.
Oh.
This is for her.
What?
You
What's-
gotta answer this. You got it.
What's one move in bed that makes a man go crazy every time?
Oh,
That
you
do.
gotta give him that Hawk Tuah and spit on that thing. You get me?
I don't get you. I think you gotta demonstrate.
Hawk Tuah and spit
No,
on
like-
it. Spit on it. If I see you
All right,
before
any
you
more?
finish, I'm gonna cry.
Oh yeah.
more?
Okay, I got another one for y'all.
Okay.
Would you rather? Hold on, is she listening?
Would you rather?
Would you rather have back shots for the rest of your life or missionary for the rest of your life? You can only choose one.
Back shots.
Back shots? Why back shots?
Because I don't like somebody looking at me in my face, you know?
You don't like that eye contact?
I
'cause
don't like
it's a little
that.
weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like
Yeah,
that.
she got
You
famous
too
for this.
Pillow
intimate?
princess,
A little bit
you
too
get me?
intimate? Okay, I got you.
Yeah,
What
I'm not
about
a
you?
pillow princess.
Wait, you gotta repeat.
Kat's actually watching the stream, believe it or not.
I'm sorry.
Her neck goes all the way
Back
down
shots
to
or
her
missionary
legs.
for the rest of your life. You can only choose one.
By the way, I'm pretty sure she's drunk as shit in this video.
That's hard. Hold on.
That's what she said.
Okay.
Oh my god, this guy's so...
Okay.
Tim and DTV.
All
Are we
right.
getting-
You said we better post that?
Yes.
Okay.
Post it for real.
Get away from that man and come back. We got bars to go to, girls. That's what she got. So again, that's exactly what she got famous for, everybody. Now you know. For anybody who doesn't know what Hawk Tuah means, that's what it means. It means spitting on a dude's member while you're doing your partner thing, you know. Yeah, it's insane. She blew up overnight, like more than usual for viral videos. Yeah, because not only did this video go viral from that, but she's been getting brand deals. She's a huge internet celebrity. Everybody knows who she is now. All because I mean, you can figure out why guys like her. Let's be honest. Like, it's not hard to figure out why men were interested in that, you know, because they were like, yeah, I do like a little hawk Tuah in my life. J-Saw says, I think it's safe to say we shouldn't invest in someone famous for viral drunken interview. Yes, J-Sauce. And her claim to fame is knowing how to give a good, you know, I don't know. I didn't know really what else to say, so I just made that sound with my tongue. Doing your partner thing. Yeah, doing your partner thing. Do it. Ew, who wants the next to you when you wake up in the morning? I think she's actually very pretty. I do think she's a pretty girl. I'll give her that much. Like, I'll admit she's a pretty girl, but that's the only reason that she's even famous, right? Is because she's a pretty girl. If she was kind of like a not so impressive looking lady, I don't think that this would have went the same way, even no matter how hardcore she hawked Tuah, you know?
People who bought into this pre-sale, they say they got in at $16.69 million total valuation, which means that if they sold out the whole...
Well, that's the interesting thing, J-Sauce. J-Sauce says, I bet right now in 2 years she'll be back to being a nobody. It's all hype. That's the interesting thing, is that a lot of people say that she was going to have 15 minutes of fame, and then it turns out that she's been around a lot longer than most people expected her to be. Yeah, Tina, the slurpy slurp, exactly, the slurpy slurpy. Rocking the mic, if you will.
17%, you're looking at about $2.8 million raised by pre-selling these tokens.
And now she's a crypto
so it's
scammer.
Essentially,
like
a
Boogie.
lie to say her team didn't sell tokens. Well, they pre-sold them, and then those investors dumped on your fans. That's the problem. Because Bubble Map says we found 280.
So I don't know if you guys picked up on that, but he just pretty much laid out exactly why this is bad in a short sentence. So just listen to Coffeezilla right here. He'll explain exactly why this is like not good.
You're looking at about $2.8 million raised by pre-selling these tokens. So it is essentially a lie to say her team didn't sell tokens. Well, they pre-sold them, and then those investors dumped on your fans. That's the problem. Because Bubble Map says we found 285 investors join the Hawk pre-sale. That's about what I saw as well. 89 wallets sold 100% on launch. 47 sold over 50%. Anyway, you can see in total, $3.3 million were sold. Again, as you'll see, on mostly Hailey Welch's fans.
Yeah, apparently her podcast is number 3 after Joe Rogan and someone else. Found that to be quite crazy. It is insane. I mean, she has like Mark Cuban on. She has like a lot of big celebrities on that podcast. And I think I can understand why girls like her, because it's like, you know, any 20-something girl can relate to Hailey Welch, you know? So it makes sense to me that her podcast is doing well, because she just talks about like girl stuff, like young adult woman girl stuff. What does that mean? Yeah. Please direct any questions to JSauce in the chat, please. But yeah, essentially, meme coins don't have any inherent value. There's no physical coin, right? So that's probably why she was like, the cookies analogy was kind of right, but there's really actually no cookie in the first place. It's just a digital version of a cookie. All right, let's get back to this.
Or Hawk Tuah Girls fans, and I know what you're thinking. Who falls for this? Well, unfortunately, with situations like this, they're not targeting crypto bros. They're mostly targeting like actual fans who've never been involved in the crypto space before. They don't know any better, and you're going to hear the guy behind a lot of this say that explicitly.
These are people that are outside of crypto that we're going to be onboarding, and they don't give a shit. They don't even know what a market cap is. They just go, oh, cool, free coin. Now I get to join the community. Cool. Done.
Not only did they say it, they sold it in a pitch deck.
Because eShift, the reason people buy them is because if enough people decide they like that coin, then the price of it goes up. Therefore, if I were to buy a meme coin before someone who bought it later, and between the time I bought it and the guy who buys it later, people decide, we really like this coin. We're going to decide that it's this valuable. And the more people who buy it, the more valuable it becomes. Therefore, I could turn around and sell it to that guy for way more than I bought it for, thus making me a lot of money. Now, there's a lot of people out there who've made fortunes off of buying meme coins. Like, you can buy it for like a penny and then turn around and it's worth $4 later down the line. And if you do that and you put it in like 10K or $1,000, you can be a multi-millionaire after that. That's why people do it. It's kind of like gambling. The goal is to look at it and decide in your mind, do you think that people are going to like this? Do you think that this is going to become trendy on the internet? And if it becomes trendy, then you can make a lot of money with it. Yes, exactly like JSaw says, people think it will go up in value. Everybody knows it's worth nothing, but it's kind of like okay, if I can get people to like this and a lot of people buy it and then pump it, then I can sell it. And, so that's why you get a lot of YouTubers trying to make it more valuable than it really is. Like Doge, when that hit, we were like 20K up in profit from the $100 investment, but we didn't sell in time. Yeah. That sucks. That's a great profit. Yeah, and a lot of people think it's going to go up forever. You start getting this euphoria. They call it the euphoria phase, where you think that you're just going to get richer and richer and richer, and the next thing you know, you turn around and everybody sold, and you're left holding worthless Dogecoins.
You can see the Hawk deck here. Massive onboarding event. Hawk will onboard normies. So that's why I just don't buy this thought of, oh, well, if you bought this, you deserve to get scammed. Okay, fine. But a lot of the people who bought it had never bought crypto before. They were targeting those people. They said as much in our call. Now, the other part of this scam that I really need to break down because people don't understand it exactly is the fee scam, okay? When this launched, they had 15% fees on trading. They said that this was to stop snipers. But basically what this means...
A sniper is somebody who buys a coin, like they have bots and stuff, and they buy it before anybody else can get it. That's why they call them snipers. They snipe the pre-sale before it goes live, and then they sell it on people and get extra money. That's why a lot of people will say, if somebody tells you they're a sniper in crypto, that means they're somebody who gets coins before they become very expensive. Stop! I'm streaming. Don't got to hear you barking. Even worse, there were some stories where somehow people go into debt where they end up owing like 100K and stuff. Yeah, those people take what's called leverage. So if I think a coin's going to go up and I know it's going to go up, I wish I was a sniper, Carla. In crypto, YouTube, in crypto, not like a real sniper. But if a lot of people get into it early, or I think a coin's going to go up, I could take what's called leverage, and I can put up like $10,000, and I can times that by 10. And if it goes up a lot, you can make like stupid amounts of money. But the problem is if you take leverage on that and you're gambling, leverage is just pure gambling, and it turns out to go down instead, you lose your $10,000. So it's just a fancy gamble, really. So that's how a lot of people make a ton of money in crypto by doing leverage. But it also puts a lot of people in debt, and a lot of people can get addicted to it. And I don't mess with leverage. I just put what I have into stuff and see what happens, So, all right, let's keep going.
Because the team now blames snipers for a lot of this rug pull. But what it means is they benefited the entire way. You can see in 24 hours, they made almost $2 million from
Blue Jay,
this fee. Meanwhile, on Deck Screener, you can see the sniper, which is the #1 trader on this coin. They made about $1.3 million in their total profits and loss. So they actually made less in total profits, this sniper that ruined the project, than the team made on fees. I, of course, asked who benefited. Did Hawk Tuah Girl make the money? Who made the money in this whole thing? And they essentially dodged the question. Who's making millions of dollars on fees from this rug pull?
That's not a scheme. That's the
Who's making fees?
So we can keep this thing going for years. Okay.
Here's the sad part too: is these people who are with Hailey, the co-host, the speaker, except for Coffeezilla. I don't know who Doc Holliday is, but this guy everywhere here, who's a co-host, was probably the person who had investors get together to basically pitch this coin to Hailey and be like, listen, we can make you a lot of money if you were to get in with this. We'll set everything up for you. We just want to attach your brand to it. So she probably doesn't even make nearly as much as these guys who set it up make. And that's where like all this gets really like kind of really extra sleazy. It gets like extra extra sleazy.
Okay, that's how do you think? There's so many expenses.
Who makes the money on the fees? Someone just made over $1 million on fees. Who made it?
First of all, the fees were there with Meteora Pools, and that goes to, yes, the creator, right?
Which is who? Who does that own? Who does that belong to?
That belongs to the project.
Who's the project? Who is the project?
Well, the project is over here, Hailey Welch, right? And
how much does Hailey Welch own?
This is Hailey Welch's project.
Dude, he's throwing her under the bus totally, because he knows that this is gonna not go well, and he's basically trying to pin it on her so that people get mad at her instead of getting mad at him, even though anybody with 2 cents in their brain can see that Hailey has no frigging clue what the hell's going on.
So she owns all of it.
Yeah, but I wouldn't say that they were coached, Master Toothpick, but this guy was definitely sent here to answer these questions on behalf of Hailey. They just need her in the call to get people to like pay attention because Hailey's so popular right now on the internet.
Coffeezilla.
I'm just trying to figure out who owns it.
Do you know how much it costs for lawyer fees to create a foundation in the Cayman Islands, to hire directors? You think this stuff pays for itself? You know, this is how you run a project forever.
Yeah, he's asking who the shareholders of Over Here and Hailey Ltd are. Yeah, because it's not Hailey. There's a group of guys probably behind her who are actually making the money, and she's getting a cut of it. That's the same thing that happened with Boogie. The Boogie coin, Boogie only made like $4,500 from that coin. So the people who really made the money off of that this is the same exact thing that happened with Boogie's coin. And that's why people got on Boogie for it being a scam.
Is you have to fund that. First of all, Over Here can speak to the extensive amount of work and time and people that are on this project. Over Here has around 18 people working on this right now as we speak. This is not a small time type of nothing. We're really trying to do something here and not just do it for one day and do it for 2 days.
So who made the money? You haven't answered the question.
J-Sauce. Oh, for sure. She's just a blonde cowgirl who spits on dicks. Yep, that's essentially all she does, really. I mean, that's what she's famous for. Hawk Tuah in it, you know? Which, don't get me wrong, I don't hate the game, but it's a weird thing to get famous for, and to expect this girl to be like some master entertainer because she knows how to do a sloppy, I guess. Maybe people thought she was going to become like an OF star or something eventually, but maybe that's in the future. She's young enough. Lovely gal, though, just not a business. Yeah, no, she's not cut out for crypto at all. I'm sure she has no idea what crypto even is. I guarantee there was a couple of guys who got her on a call and said, hey, we can make you, you want to make a couple extra bucks? And they were like, oh, yeah, nobody gets hurt. Even though the reality of the situation is the only way that people make money is by other people giving you their money. That's the only way these coins make money. If someone made a fortune on a cryptocurrency, you can best believe that someone lost a fortune of that cryptocurrency.
Question, who made the money? How much did Hailey Welch make of that million, 1.8 million?
It's a foundation that is running this project. That
sounds actually really good, Sarah.
How much does she own of it?
It's a foundation. She owns zero of the foundation.
So y'all made the money?
No, I don't
Y'all
own
made
the
the money?
foundation either. A foundation.
Brother, who profited? Over $1 million was just made.
A foundation that pays people out. And by the way, Coffeezilla, I'm not asking you, questions that are irrelevant to the most important stuff that you said. Who cares where fees go? It goes to bills.
You heard him right. Who cares where millions of dollars went? Supposedly, they have 18 people working on the Hawk Tuah meme token. So I don't know if that's true, but that's at least what they're claiming. Now, the last thing I need to say before we jump into this context that you need is that there are...
No, yeah, he's dodging it. He's 100% dodging it because he knows that the minute that he tells them who's actually getting paid, Coffee knows who to investigate, and they don't want to be investigated. There's a reason that they created this banking account in the Cayman Islands, by the way. I don't know if he said that part yet, but the Cayman Islands where they set this apparent... I forget what he keeps referring to it as, a project or whatever, up. And the only reason people set things up in the Cayman Islands is to avoid taxes and shit like that. So, yeah, guess you could say whoever's doing this is like the sleaziest of the sleazeballs. And you can guarantee it's probably the same people who did it with Boogie. It's the same people who did it with everybody else. It's just, this is just the reality of the situation we live in. And it sucks too, because there are, like, I'm a true believer in crypto. I think that crypto is going to eventually be like a valuable asset to a lot of people in the future. And I think that a lot of people will be able to benefit from crypto and trading and stuff like that in the future. Just right now, it's guys like this who are making crypto look like an absolute joke to everybody. It's a tax haven, super yachts register there. Yeah, because they don't want the government to know just how much money they made. And now that like Trump's in office, though, I mean, you still got to pay taxes. If you make a lot of money in crypto, you got to pay a lot. Like, you say you make $100,000 in crypto, you're going to end up having to pay like $30K in taxes at the end of the year. That's like making millions for your character in a video game. Yes, exactly.
4 groups to look out for here. 1, you have Hawk to a Girl, who is promoting this thing. 2, you have this guy, Doc Hollywood, who is like Howie Mandel's like son-in-law or something like that. Like, he's this guy who has some connections in Hollywood, and he seems to be the guy connecting Hawk to a Girl with crypto, and he said he was teaching her a meme coin class, okay? And he goes unhinged on her call. 3, you have the guys running the crypto token, and 4, you have the insiders who paid money to get early access to this coin and then are rug pulling a lot of Hailey Welch's fans. What you want to make of that, who you exactly want to assign blame to, is up to you. A lot of people are saying, oh, she didn't know any better. She's getting taken advantage of. Maybe, or maybe she's making a ton of money, talking about Hawk to a Girl. So
yeah, I mean, that's a good point. If you do find out that she was in on all this, it's not going to look great. It's not, I think it might be enough to ruin her career, to be honest with you. Hawk to a Girl scams her audience. She was famous for like less than a year, you know? Like, I don't think I can ever remember an internet celebrity finding fame and scamming their audience this fast in my history, you know? And it's like people that put it are using a cheat code. Yeah, people who put their stuff in the Cayman Islands. Yep. J-Star says, don't hide, just store. Can sit there and be moved around without tax implications. Yep. That's why when you see in movies and people like do heists and stuff, they always say, oh, I got a bank in the Cayman Islands, because that's where they stash. Like somebody like you and me wouldn't do that because there's really no reason to, because we're not paying that much in taxes. But somebody who has like billions of dollars, yeah, they would definitely stash assets in the Cayman Islands.
Oh, with that said, I just want to show you the call last night. That is what I knew going into this call. And you'll see my questions target some of these different aspects of what I believe to be a scam in this call. And the last thing I have to say is that when they did do this call,
So when you say it's transparent, just easier to use, like they can see what people have, they just can't do anything about it.
They monologued for like 12 to 15 minutes before they let anyone up. So I was extremely frustrated by the time I got up. I think you'll hear a little bit of that in my voice. Not only that, this Doc Hollywood guy called people mentally ill.
Listen, if Mr. Beast don't want to talk to Coffeezilla, then you know damn well that this guy probably didn't want to talk to Coffeezilla either. But if he doesn't talk to Coffeezilla and he avoids him like the plague, that's just going to make him look even more guilty. So it's a lose-lose for him. You either ignore Coffeezilla and then you definitely look like a scammer, or you talk to Coffeezilla and you just do your best to try to, you know, convince everybody that you're not scamming everybody.
He said that people should be thanking him or kissing his butt, basically, for doing this for them, as if he's doing them a favor. Basically, generally berating the people who had maybe lost money in this. And so quite frustrating to go into. And, well, anyway, enjoy.
Everyone thinks that, oh, everything's a rug. Everything's a rug. Everyone's here to you.
Yes, they are.
Nah, we're here to onboard real people outside of this spaces, right? The people here, you guys are already y'all are ahead every day thinking everything's a scam. And you know what? You guys are right. Everything is a scam, but not this.
Yeah, the fact that it's a meme coin makes it a scam by its inherent nature. It's like, meme coins are worthless things. They are worthless things. They are only worth what people decide, what people get together and decide they're worth. But you're never going to be able to like pay for something with a meme coin. You know what I mean? Unless they're already worth a lot of money at that point.
Not this. We did not spend 6-7 months of our lives dedicated to trying to do something cool.
It really annoys me that I didn't get that. I can't get that sound to work properly because I would love to have JSauce on here for the rest of this. For the rest of this thing. I almost want to try and see if I can fix this too. Yeah, I see the thing that it's coming through, but it doesn't give me an option to turn up the output on it, so we'll just have to live without it, I guess.
Right? To do something different, not dumping on you, not bundle snipes. Not 100% of the liquidity or whatever was bundle sniped by the team and propped up charts. You guys are not the target audience.
It's not you, JSauce. It's my stuff. It shouldn't matter what you're calling in on. It should be loud enough for everybody to hear. But for some reason, Discord just does not seem to cooperate with this board very well. I really don't understand why.
Sorry to say, right? This is not the target audience.
Who's he talking to?
The target audience, which is why I'm even doing this, which is what's cool about it, is it's not in this spaces. And listen, most of you, we don't want you in the community. Let's be real, right? You're not great people. I don't know y'all.
I don't want Coffeezilla buying Hawk to a coin. I don't want Coffeezilla. I don't want him involved in the Hawk to a coin. You crazy?
Right? I see some friendly faces in this audience.
He's having a meltdown.
You know, I'm going to say y'all, you guys, right? There's a lot of negativity in the space. I think crypto brings the mentally ill into this thing. Guy. Right? If you guys are incredible, in crypto, you're most likely mentally ill. And I'm going to count myself as mentally ill for even being here right now. Yeah. We're trying to actually have fun. We're trying to do something cool. We're trying to give meme tokens away for free to people who have never had any crypto before, any meme token. And you guys should be kissing my ass.
Oh my God.
Something dope.
Yeah, so that's how all of this started. I had watched as people got wrecked on chain, and then I go here in the actual space that's supposed to address everything, a guy berating everyone, calling them mentally ill and telling them they should be thanking him. And that's what led to sort of my attitude when I went up on stage. Also, Twitter Spaces is horrible for doing this kind of work. I normally wouldn't choose it, but all these guys seem to love Twitter Spaces. I don't know why. The problem is people filibuster.
They definitely do.
I know I interrupted a lot. That's because you can't let these people go run off on like 10-hour explanations, which they will do if you let them. So, yeah, anyway, here's when I got up on the space.
Happy to answer any
I have
questions.
questions. I have questions. I'm raising my hand.
What Coffeezilla?
Hey, this is one of the most miserable, horrible launches I've ever seen in my life.
Okay, then why the fuck are you on?
I've been tracing it on chain for a while. You guys generated over $1 million in fees while y'all's fans got rug pulled.
I like that he said it like that.
There was snipers, but there was also insider trading directly linked to y'all's creator account. What are you guys doing?
Y'all?
No. That's not true. That is true.
That's a fact.
No, it's not.
Well, it's a fact, and you can see it on chain. So
yeah, we know. We trust me. We were there. We can answer
crazy.
that.
You know about the insider trading?
No, there's no insider trading. That's why we can answer it.
Okay, so there's tokens going directly from the main account.
Coffeezilla, just chill for a second.
And then it's getting sold for $50K. Who is that?
Definitely not us. You think we're doing this for $50K? Yeah, fucking right. Talking to the wrong guy. You're used to these bullshit scammers out here.
I'm doing it for millions, bitch.
Now, we had...
That's what everyone says, by the way.
Listen, doesn't matter. No, I'm not everyone.
Hawk to a Girl is the worst coin he's seen. It's... Yeah, because I think that he's just mad. Like, Coffeezilla's trying to say, like they're not even trying to hide the fact that they're scamming people. Like, they're not even trying to pretend that they're scamming people. You know what I mean? It's that's what I think is the biggest problem about this. I just wanted to try that in case I get somebody back on here. New Moon says, yeah, Jay Sauce, it was $3 million. She got 2. Oh, you guys are talking about something different. Okay. Talking about something completely different.
There was a strategic allocation.
Cookies.
Right.
That's what we're on, guys. Cookies.
Every single one of those was signed through a SAFT. The deployer wallet. You've heard of a strategic allocation or a private
How much
sale?
did y'all get doing a pre-sale?
How much y'all get a pre-sale?
It's not that
Selling
we
out
made.
your fans. So
Over here, can you give exact? Hold on, Coffeezilla, take a chill pill, brother.
So y'all just rug pulled a bunch of people.
No, there's no rug. We're here every single day. There's no rug pull, and it's not done by.
Yeah, it's 100% a rug pull. You're promising people, a fair value, and then the minute that they buy, you sell. That is the definition of a rug pull.
Us. Yes, snipers sniped it up to an insane market cap.
No, it's
and
not
dumped
just
it.
snipers.
That was not us. That was listen.
So when you rug pull, that means you sell all your assets and just take whatever you can, basically. Now sometimes that happens, and it'll find its way back up to being more valuable, but the majority of the time it doesn't end up happening, unfortunately.
Know that.
Listen, no. I'm telling you the truth.
And y'all made millions on
talking about
fees
hiding
from this
assets,
little
okay.
scheme.
There's not a.
I'm sure that's not you getting those fees,
It's
right?
not a
Who's making
scheme.
the money
It's
on
not
the
a-
fees?
it's
Who's
not a
making
scheme.
millions of dollars on fees from this rug pull?
That's not a scheme. That's the
Who's making
project. So we
fees?
can keep this thing going for years. Okay. That's how do you think? There's so many expenses.
Who
right?
makes the money on the fees? Someone just made over $1 million on fees. Who made it?
First of all, the fees were there with Meteora pools, and that goes to the creator, right?
Which is who? Who does that who does that belong to?
That belongs to the project, right?
Who's the project? Who is the project?
Well, the project is over here.
Yeah,
Hailey
he won't
Welch.
say. He won't say who the project is because he knows the minute he does, Coffeezilla is going to get them. He's going to be able to know where to look, and this guy doesn't want Coffeezilla knowing where to look. I guarantee you someone's going to see this, though. Coffeezilla is so popular that someone's going to see this and know something about this and then give him some information. So, it's only a matter of time. Coffeezilla's on the case. He'll figure it out. He'll find something. This guy, all he does is this. So he's got unlimited time to look this shit up. And he's going to want it, too, because he's going to need that story. So it's like a double. He's like half crypto detective, half journalist. So one, he wants the story, but two, he also wants to be the guy who find it and not someone else.
Right. And
how much does Hailey Welch own?
This is Hailey Welch's project.
So she owns all of it.
Coffeezilla.
Did she just make $1 million on fees on a rug?
Do you know how much it costs for lawyer fees to create a foundation in the Cayman Islands to hire?
That's what he keeps referring to it as, a foundation. It ain't no foundation. This is nothing more than like a bunch of crooked people trying to get rich. Yes, you did, Daddy Scambit. You missed out on Jay Saltz's voice. You have to play back and then hear it very quietly. Although I think I troubleshooted a little bit, so we'll see. We'll see if it works. So we'll see if anybody ever calls in again. We'll see if it works.
Directors, you think this stuff pays for itself, right?
Y'all wanted to make the money on day one. I don't understand. I'm just asking.
We're here every single day.
Millions of dollars in fees from the
day two, day three. This is how you run a project forever. Is you have to fund that. First of all, over here can speak to the extensive amount of work and time and people that are on this project. Over here has around 18 people working on this right now as we speak. This is not a small time type of nothing. We're really trying to do something here and not just do it for one day and do it for 2 days like you're used to.
So who made the money? You haven't answered the question. Who made the money? How much did Hailey Welch make of that million, 1.8 million?
It's a foundation that is running this project.
How much does she own of it?
It's a foundation. She owns zero of the foundation.
So y'all made the money?
Yeah, they did.
No,
they did make the money.
I don't own the foundation either. A foundation.
100% they made the money.
Who profited? Over $1 million was just made.
I'm telling you, a foundation that pays people out. And by the way, Coffeezilla, I'm not asking you, questions that are irrelevant to the most important stuff that you said. Who cares where fees go? It goes to bills. It goes
when you're
to
charging
attorneys.
15%,
It goes to accountants. It goes to directors.
you're
It
charging
goes to
15%
staff.
on the rug pull,
Right?
and you're profiting from the
There's
rug
no
pull. I
rug
think it's
pull
relevant.
because we didn't pull a rug. I don't know what you're trying to say.
Did.
It's not true. That's defamation.
Doc,
You're saying
do the math. Do the math.
Defamation. You're saying that we pulled the rug. There was no rug pull.
3%.
Get him.
You're defaming our character.
Are you not going to let me talk? You
bullshit.
just talk over me. You talk over me.
I'm hearing bullshit.
No, you're not. You're talking over me. Let me just lay out your tokenomics. You guys released 3% to the media.
That audio
pool,
change is
while
not
you
me.
have
That's
17% of the token allocation unlocked day one from your strategic allocation. Are you guys insane? What do you guys think exactly is going to happen when your insiders get sent their tokens? And by the way, who made the money from your 17% pre-sale while you're giving a tiny piece of the pie to the public? Like, what the hell? This is the worst tokenomics I've ever seen, and it is a scam.
It's not a scam.
That's pretty bad considering that Coffeezilla took down FTX. Like, he was a big reason why FTX failed and got exposed. If the tokenomics in this are worse than FTX, then this is not gonna look good on Hailey. I bet you after this, I would pay to hear the conversation between Hailey and this guy after this, because I'm sure that she was probably like, "What the hell's going on? What'd you get me wrapped up into?"
The tokenomics are a scam. That's my opinion. You can say whatever you want about it. You can cry defamation. That's my opinion. It's a scam. And I only do this for a living. I've only seen 1 million of these projects.
So who pays you, Coffeezilla? Let's
YouTube.
Ooh, turn it around. Turn it around. Turn it around. Nobody's here for me. Everyone's here for you. Where did the fees go? Where did the money for the pre-sale tokens
battle,
go?
Janie.
Why did y'all
Going
unlock
after him.
day one so people could dump on Hailey Welch's fans? And how involved was she really? And how much money is she making from all this? What's her cut? I just got muted. So yeah, that was the conversation.
Yeah, they kicked him out of the call after that because he started talking about Hailey, and I'm sure that guy's desperately trying not to lose her, because if she unassociates herself with that coin, it's dead. It's instantly dead. As if he's not the Nordwall. Yeah, he is. Or ne'er-do-well. Ne'er-do-war. Yeah. I knew I'd get that word eventually. She probably knows nothing about it at all. She probably thinks he's selling real cookies. Yeah. She probably thinks it is like some kind of value, like that, like a coin with her face on it and a little cowboy hat, going "Hawk Tuah, suck that D."
And obviously, I got a little heated there towards the end because I don't know. There was something about this guy berating people who had lost money and insisting that what was so transparently true about the fees being made, about who's benefiting from the pre-sale, just dodging all of that, it gets me so
I'll take a look at it, Tina.
bothered. I guess it shouldn't at this point, but what can I say? I'm only human. I will go ahead and highlight there were two other moments. FaZe Banks got up and called these guys out, which is funny.
This 100% was a mismanaged, mislaunched. Like this is took what Coffeezilla said. I would label this a scam as well. It's pretty obvious. Like Coffeezilla brought up, 97% of the token was bundled into the same cluster. And in layman's terms, that just basically means 97% of all the tokens owned were by related wallets, friends of friends.
No, she probably didn't even make $2 million. She probably got like $100K or something modest.
The friends of friends.
Look, there he is. There's Coffee getting muted. FaZe Banks.
They were like,
no, that's not true. It's not true.
Yes, it is true.
False.
Yes, no, it's 100% true.
And then also Nick O'Neill, who is another crypto Twitter guy, he got up there and he asked them basically what I did, because they wouldn't let me back up on the space. And he said, "Where's the money going to?" And then Hawk Tuah girl, decided it was time for bed, and that was the end of the space.
So I'm sort of curious, like, not for the token price itself, but just in terms of the fact that there's fees that are being generated, there's an actual, like,
hey
source
guys,
of income.
I hate to interrupt you, Nick. Well, hello there. But anywho, I'm going to go to bed, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.
Okay.
Okay. She sounds like first off, she sounds like a cartoon character. Hi guys, it's me, Hawk to a girl. I got a guy in my ear. He's my publicist. He's telling me I need to get off this call ASAP before I destroy everything. So, see ya. Wait, 84K people tuned in this space? Yeah, that's because Coffeezilla was there, and a lot of other big crypto guys were in there as well. So I'm sure that they were like eager to try to get. Everybody knew this was going to be content. She does sound like a puppet.
For here.
Can you imagine being asked questions about a scam, and in the middle of the questioning, you go, I think I'm gonna hit the bed. Gotta wake up bright and early for tomorrow. That is just wild. These people are not serious, or at least it doesn't appear that they're taking it very seriously. I think it's concerning when you have a project which, they can say whatever they want about their 18 employees and all the hundreds of thousands they supposedly paid to set up these like Cayman Island corps to do it the right way. But at the end of the day, when you make millions of dollars on launch, where does that come from? When your insiders sell $3 million, where does that come from? Maybe the normies that you were targeting to get in?
Yeah.
That is my problem. That is my issue, and that's why I came at them so hard.
So essentially, it's like if I was like, hey, guys, I need you guys to all chip in a couple, everybody who watches this, chip in $20 and send it to me because I'll send you guys back a really nice little coaster, except you guys all said it to me, and I send you guys back nothing. And I go, oh, yeah, sorry. The coasters didn't end up working out. It's like I totally scammed you, right? So that's essentially what the same thing happened here.
That's basically it. I think Hailey Welch or Hawk to a girl, to whatever extent she was involved.
Can you imagine being called Hawk to a girl your whole life? Oh my God, dude. I'd rather not. Like Hawk to it. What's that mean? Well, it's when you're going down on a guy. Okay, that's enough. I don't need to hear anymore.
Is still unclear or was unclear.
Well, New Moon, if she didn't know before this, she's got to know now that whatever she's in is not going to be good for her.
Until her transactional entertainment lawyer contacted me. I'm just editing this live, guys. He contacted me and said he wants to have a offline convo. I said I can't do that. This is a live story. If she wants to comment on the story.
I'm not sure if Coffee's going to read this, but I want to read it. So Christian Baker messaged him, Coffee, I'm Hailey Welch's transactional entertainment lawyer, non-crypto. Would like to have an offline convo to give perspective and get advice if you are willing. And then Coffee says, can't do offline, but I've been trying to reach Hailey all day. If she has any final comment for story or wants to shed light on how much she's been paid and will be paid for the Hawk coin, kindly respond by 5 p.m. GT today.
Or shed light on.
She's like 22, I think, Daniel's crew, 23.
How much she's been paid, kindly respond. I'll put up all these screenshots. They say she was paid in advance from a company to handle the token marketing dev launch of $125,000. That's the only money she's seen to date. If you have any specific questions, happy to answer. I said, what company was she paid by? What's the agreement? Did she see a cut of the pre-sale or fees from the liquidity pool? The best thing for my story is to get a copy of the agreement, of course. Christian replies, she
got 125, she got 125K? I mean, she kind of got screwed by the other guys, but still, that's a lot of money for scamming your fans. That's way more than Boogie got. Boogie got 5K.
Was supposed to get 50% of net proceeds after payments of costs to third parties. Is that the 18 employees or whatever they have? I don't know. I don't know what costs they have, but 50% is a lot. They were supposed to be mutually approved between her and the company. All decisions regarding to allocation were supposed to be mutually approved. Those decisions haven't been made at this point. The goal would be to salvage the token for the holders and her true fans and do right by the community. That's not going to happen. I can't provide the actual contract, as you can imagine, but I'm happy to continue to be responsive. Your spaces and comments have been helpful, blah, blah, blah. I appreciate what you... Okay.
I just want to read this all. All decisions with regard to allocation were supposed to be mutually approved. I guess when he says supposed to be mutually approved means that they weren't mutually approved. Those decisions haven't been made at this point. The goal would be to salvage the token for the holders, her true fans, and do right by the community. Open to ideas from the community. It's too late. I think you already kind of screwed them, didn't you? The people who lost money aren't getting it back. Maybe just give them back their money. Her allocation of tokens was agreed to be 10%, locked with 3-year vest after. Yeah, that's pretty terrible. That coin's going to be worthless by then. She has not personally received any tokens at this point. Yeah, because she got paid to use her name. She got paid outright to use her name. But at the end of the day, she's still preying on her fans. Like, her fans are the ones who are getting screwed in all this, regardless of what whether or not she received any coins. She got $125K to use her name. I can't provide the actual contract, as you can imagine, but I'm happy to continue to be responsive to questions. Your spaces and comments have also been helpful in giving her and her non-crypto team good info and insight to take back and ask more in-depth questions to them. I appreciate what you do. It seems like this guy's like, they're trying to fuck my girl, and I'm trying to get her unfucked. So can you tell me how to unfuck my Hawk to a prize, my prize piece, please?
We all know. They always say that, by the way. This guy does not appreciate what I do, I don't think. You know, an entertainment lawyer appreciating somebody talking about somebody, I don't think that's true. Look, the big deal, what he said, is 50% net proceeds. That's a lot, actually. Now, again,
yeah, exactly,
18 employees working on the Hawk Tuah coin.
So, JSOL says, yep, her fan retail meaning like everyday people like you and me who invest in, not like professional traders, but people who invest as like a side job, or like not somebody who's super wealthy, but somebody who might just really like Hailey Welch and wants to get involved in her coin to be supportive, are the ones that are stuck with token worth nothing. The pre-allocations use retail as their liquidity. Exactly. So the pre-allocations use retail as their liquidity. Liquidity meaning like that's where they're going to get their money from. They're going to just take the people's money and run away with it. DSB says acquired an exclusive pic of Hailey W and posted it on Discord. Same thing with Jimmy. Their exit liquidity, I should say. Yes. Yeah.
I don't know how much they're going to end up seeing at the end of the day, but it's going to be real money. The question about like, salvage the coin, want to salvage the coin. Guys, the problem is you've sold millions of dollars of pre-sale tokens, and they're still out there. There's still people with these coins who are waiting to sell. So the second you go and salvage it for the fans, you're kind of dooming them again. So the best situation is just people, I don't really know. I don't like to give advice in situations like this. You know, it's like asking someone how to clean up a car crash. It's like, yeah. Ideally, this wouldn't have happened in the first place. So can't give too much advice there. The situation's horrible as it is. I appreciate them actually responding, though, but she is actually making a lot of money off of this, and I do actually think that's a problem. So, I don't know. I think this whole situation is terrible, and she should feel bad. I hope she does, really, because she got in bed with these people who clearly saw dollar signs. She saw dollar signs, and they did this, and people have been hurt. So, yeah, that's basically it. Oh, one more message from Hawk's lawyer. This guy keeps messaging me. He says, this was not a speculative opportunity for her. She truly didn't intend to fleece fans. She genuinely wanted to make this a community token of fans and onboard Web 2 to Web 3 and be a long-term face.
Yeah. Well, that didn't happen. That didn't happen. Hang on. Let me show you guys something. So Daddy Scambait sent me this picture of Hawk Tuah girl. Apparently this is never before seen, guys. So, just, prepare yourselves. This is breaking news, guys. This is breaking news, but take a look at, Hawk Tuah girl, and I'm speechless. There she is. There she is, guys. Pretty crazy, right? Can you believe it? The real Hawk Tuah girl before your eyes, right there. And shocking to say the least. Sounds like a Muppet, looks like a Muppet. I never knew she had purple skin, to be honest with you. That's pretty shocking to me. But all right, so Tina sent me something. Let's take a look at what Tina sent me here. I got to bring back up my Discord. I guess to bring it back up. Let's see here. Look at her. She's just like, I made so much goddamn money. I made so much money, guys. So this is an article from Rolling Stone. Let's take a look here. Hawk Tuah curls crypto team short on answers after disastrous meme coin bust. This was written by Miles Klee, Thursday, December 5th, 2024 at 6:43 p.m. So it was written today, actually. And I just realized that I've been signing everything the wrong date. Since becoming a viral star this summer, thanks to Street Interview, which she's charmingly imparted graphic sex advice, Hailey Welch, a.k.a. Hawk Tuah Girl, has launched a podcast and an animal charity, carving out a pleasant niche for herself as an influencer. Being more online, of course, has allowed her to sustain and profit from her fame, though it has also led to some curious endorsements, which regularly touts the greatness of X, formerly Twitter, its owner Elon Musk, and Tesla's troubled Cybertruck, to take a handful of interrelated examples. Has the Cybertruck been having issues? Along the way, Welch has also found herself enmeshed in the world of cryptocurrency and boosting Bitcoin, which she has invested in. Unsurprisingly, for a woman who bills herself as queen of memes, she also owns some Dogecoin, a so-called meme coin based on the iconic Doge meme of a Shiba Inu. She bought it because of Musk's enthusiasm for the meme and asset, which have now lent their name to his Department of Government Efficiency, or Doge, a commission he is set to run for President-elect Donald Trump. Being a meme herself, it was perhaps inevitable that the crypto entrepreneurs would see the opportunity to leverage Welch's brand for a new coin in a similar vein. And so, on Wednesday, she and a team of advisors launched Hawk on the blockchain platform Solana, while promising that it was compliant with security laws and certainly not a cash grab. Tagged you on Twitter? Okay, I'll go take a look at it. One day later, there is virtually nobody in the crypto industry who believes that. With anticipation high, the value of the coin exploded by 900% in initial trading on Tuesday, bringing the market capitalization of Hawk to nearly $500 million. Then, just as quickly, the price collapsed by approximately 95%, wiping out retail investors in hours. In hours. Imagine investing in something and in just a few hours, you're like freaking broke. Like you basically might as well just took that money and lit it on fire. The market cap has since slightly recovered, reaching 28 million. Accusations started flying, with many crypto observers alleging that Hawk was a pump and dump scheme or a rug pull when developers build hype for a crypto project to raise money only to liquidate their positions and walk away, with others left holding worthless tokens. Of particular interest, as the meme coin crash was alleged evidence of Hawk insiders offloading their stake for huge sums. And some buyers, known as snipers, quickly amassing a vast majority of available coins that they soon unloaded for instant profit. One crypto wallet, as the publication Cointelegraph found, was able to grab 17.5% of the supply and then flip it for 1.3 million within just 90 minutes, according to the blockchain date analyst Bubble Maps. 96% of Hawk was concentrated in one cluster of related wallets as of Tuesday afternoon, indicating a high degree of coordination in these transactions. Welch and her team attempted some damage control on Wednesday evening in an audio event on X Spaces, but they did not manage to allay suspicion of scam as investors began filing complaints with the Securities and Exchange Commissions, the SEC for short, and at least one law firm advertised its services to those affected. Welch was mostly silent during the hour-long conversation, allowing her crypto partners at the platform Over Here, which had launched Hawk, and an individual known as Doc Hollywood. Oh yeah, that sounds like a guy that's trustworthy. I'm Doc Hollywood. to answer questions pressed on what had gone wrong. The men talked in invasive circles, insisting that the team of 18 people behind Hawk had not sold their tokens. Oh, man. Yeah, it's not looking good. I personally don't like the look of the Cybertruck. It looks like looks kind of nice when it's all blacked out. Yeah, the Cybertruck is a weird looking truck. The discussion turned contentious when Stephen Findison, Coffeezilla, a YouTuber who goes by Coffeezilla and is known for his hard-nosed investigations of crypto fraud, was allowed to speak. This is one of the most miserable, horrible launches I've seen in my life. I'm not even saying his name again. It's too hard. Feindenstein, said, prompting Welch to interject, seemingly unaware of his work. Okay, why the fuck are you... Hang on, I gotta say it like her. Okay, then, why the fuck are you here? Feindenstein went on to grill Hollywood about how he had received nearly $2 million from the unusually high transaction fees for Hawk's trades. Hollywood said it went to the foundation in the Cayman Islands and had developed the project, but would not give any more details on the organization. He and an over here representative vowed to reproduce evidence to counter allegations of improper financial activity, though as the following afternoon have not. Feindenstein concluded his time on the call by labeling Hawk a scam outright. At another point in the call, Richard Bankston, a YouTuber known as FaZe Banks, agreed with Feindenstein's harsh appraisal. He advised Welch to immediately fire whoever had convinced her to be the face of this mismanaged cryptocurrency, saying that Hawk disaster was another example of influencers entering the crypto space without an understanding of how to perform due diligence and protect their audiences. She did not acknowledge the advice, but 20 minutes later, Welch abruptly cut it over a technical question and said, "Anywho, I'm going to bed. I'll see you guys tomorrow." To which someone said, okay, bringing the interrogation to an end. A representative for Welch did not respond to a request for comment from Rolling Stone, but the Space's discussion was evidently damning enough as she removed the recording from her X account. It remains available through a YouTube upload. Feindenstein hosted a Space's debriefing on his own account afterward, continuing to hammer the Hawk developers for dodging his questions, adding that he had been muted at times. He also lamented lamented. I don't know why I said laminated. My eye burns. I got something in my eye. Lamented that it was not experienced crypto investors harmed by the crash, but newcomers to the scene, which sucks because people who get into crypto are the reason why we have these massive pumps. And if these people don't come in, then the people who've been invested for a long time waiting for these new people to come in are basically never going to get money, like me. Yes, laminate it. She laminated it, Carla Stop, over on Kick. By the way, thanks for going over on Kick. Always appreciate it. I heard it. This is a scam. You heard right. I don't really know. I don't see anything here that looks anything new. This is just kind of repeating a lot of what we've talked about already. And then released a video. I think there was lots of signs this was not going to work. Feindenstein tells Rolling Stone they sold 17% of tokens to insiders who had no lockup for their tokens. So if you don't have a lockup, that basically means I'm going to walk away the minute this thing's released, and we're not going to continue to work on the token. We're not going to continue to do anything. So MP, I'm surprised the government has to take laissez-faire approach to crypto. Seems like crypto is one giant scam. It's really not, though, MP. Like, there's a lot of tokens out there that have real good use cases. But yeah, I mean, meme coins are dying, you know. But the good thing about crypto is for the American dollar. Like, everybody uses USD to buy crypto, and crypto is purchased all over the world. So it actually would be in the government's interest to want to keep crypto as popular as possible, which is why Trump seems to be supporting it. Additionally, she said she didn't seem to take it too seriously when she was confronted. I hope she acknowledges the harm of what she did, intentional or not. and takes accountability to help her fans who lost money. Yes, they should all get Hawk 2'd. If you lost money in the Hawk coin, you get a free Hawk Tuah from the Hawk Tuah girl. That's what I think is fair, guys. I think that's the only thing that's fair, to be honest with you. You know? Oh, there she is. You speak of the devil. She shall appear. But no, I think this whole thing is just a big fucking scam, obviously. We all knew that. Cryptocurrencies, like these influencers just can't seem to... The minute these people get tastes of money, they want more money. And then they'll do whatever they can to get that money. So it's just... It's sad. It's sad, especially as somebody who enjoys crypto and thinks that there's actually a lot of really good use cases for it. It sucks because... Like they said, new people getting into crypto are going to end up getting screwed. And they're probably not going to want to come back to crypto, you know? They're probably not going to want to come back to crypto. But let me get Hawk Tuah girl off the screen here so you guys can see my face. Nope, that didn't do nothing. That didn't do anything. Where is it? I got it blocked. There it is. All right, now I can get rid of it. Bye, Hawk Tuah girl. It was nice talking to you. Oh, my God, guys. Oh, what a mess. I've never understood it. You can't use it at any major retail store. Can't use it to pay off a car, house, business loans. Can't use it to pay off any debt or credit cards, medical. I don't get it all. Well, MP, I think at some point people want that to be the case, though. They want to be able to do that. Basically, right now, though, it's like a stock. Look at it like a stock because you can't really use stocks to pay off stuff technically either. But it's basically just a different version of a stock, but it's a currency within like organizations that they use as like their own way of like paying for things. You can pay for stuff with Bitcoin. There is the coin that I've actually invested my most in is the coin that I think is going to end up being currency one day, and that's Caspa. But a lot of people think XRP is. But as far as like sharing money or sending money to people, it's great for that. You could send $10 million across the other side of the world in 2 seconds, which you can't do in the banks. So that's where the real value of crypto comes in. You know, I can send anybody money via crypto in like that. You know what I mean? So, and certain coins become more valuable than others, and that's what people are pretty much betting on. I heard soon there's going to be an EG coin. There already is. It's called the late coin because we're always late to the good shit. That's what I see. I like it. I like it a lot, guys. We need to talk. We need to sing about this, though. I think we need to sing about this. Oh, Hawk Tuah girl. Hawk Tuah, we hardly knew her. We hardly knew her, guys. Hailey Welch, she tried to make some crypto, but didn't go well. She tried to scam her fans, and now she's going to hell. But the Hawk Tuah girl, she's in a world of trouble with her 15 minutes of fame. Yeah, you don't want Coffeezilla smelling your shit, 'cause Coffeezilla, he don't quit. And Coffeezilla, maybe he would give up if she gave him a little bit of Hawk Tuah. A little bit of Hawk Tuah. Hailey Welch, I'm giving you some advice. Message Coffeezilla and be extra nice. Maybe try your best to convince him you got nice breasts and that you'll hook to him. You'll hook to him. Just hook to him. Hailey Welch sounds like a muppet. She knows how to suck it. I guess that's really cool to teach little kids in school that if you grow up sucking wieners, you're gonna make $1 billion. $1 billion. Yeah, I feel like, you know, that Hawk Tuah teaching kids. If I just go on these interviews and I talk about Sing some days, I'm gonna be rich too. She can't do that. She's all neck and to her legs. Hey, we don't make fun of people's looks. Someone clipped this that sent it to Coffee. Yeah. Coffee. I'm telling you. Well, actually, that was really a song to Hailey Welch. If I was her, I would be like, hey, Coffee, what if I were to hawk to you? What if I was to hawk to you? Nice hip hop. Thank you, DSP. That's what I bring here. We just sit down and we sing songs about shit we talk about live on stream. Oh my God, that made me laugh out loud while I'm grading papers. Good, Daniel's crew. I hope everybody gets an A. Hailey Welch has a nice chest, so I'll give her a pass. Fair enough, MP. Fair enough. You know, some of us, you know, are the bar's low, you know, so why not? She is a pretty girl. I'll give her that. She's a pretty girl, but I don't know if I could deal with that. I don't know if I could deal with talking to her every day and being like, you know, she'd be like, where's the food? I told you I wanted some wine. She also seems like she probably drinks a lot, if I had to guess. But I think her parents were like meth addicts or something like that. So she's a good role model for little kids who want to grow up to be OnlyFans models. Yeah. Well, she's not even OnlyFans, and she said she's never going to make one, which kind of defeats the whole purpose of making her famous, right? You don't know. We're never going to get to see the Hawk Tuah girl, Hawk Tuah. You know? What's the point? Why exist at all? We will never Hawk Tuah with Hawk Tuah. It's too bad. It's too bad. Defo had a piss head. Defo had a piss head. Yeah, I like it. I like it. But I think that's going to wrap up the stream tonight, guys. I got to work on a video. I was going to do a video about Rosanna Pansino and how she basically has the worst friends next, I think. Assuming something else doesn't come up. I don't think this is going to be, this is like worth a whole video. What's up, Michael Schwarrick? Long time no see. I'm so confused with the current memes. Yeah, the current memes are, well, they're memes, you know? They're memes. You guys don't use the term pisshead, though, right? More of an Aussie thing. I think I could figure out what it is, you know? It's not a nice thing to be a pisshead. Makes sense. The M drug is very popular in the South up there with MJ. Yeah. Yeah, I would... Yeah, Tennessee especially. Like, if you ever watch Breaking Bad, even though I think that was technically in Arizona, it seems like that middle of America, meth is like the drug of choice, you know? But no drugs for this guy, I'll tell you that much. I'm done with those days. Anyway, guys, though, I hope you had fun with this stream. I'll probably edit out that whole beginning where I was, again, fighting with OBS. Next time, I swear to God, guys, the next time I say I'm a professional streamer, it's going to be because we've been going a long time without messing anything up. All right? So, I don't know. Yeah, Soul's still here. Soul, I'm going to have to hit you up tomorrow to help me troubleshoot. Maybe not tomorrow. Maybe, but I do have some really amazing guests lined up for the show. Just off the top of my head, the people who I'm willing to say, Raymondo's going to be coming on. Beckett's going to be coming on. I got to work out times with them. I got to reach out to Internet Anarchist. I think he said he was going to come on. Chud Logic is going to come on. That's exciting. And then I got a secret. Person who said they'd come on that I'm not going to tell you guys about because I want it to be a surprise. Because let's just say he's the He's the effing man. Anyway, guys, love y'all lots. Don't forget to halt Tuah. That was so lame.
lately standing for what's right.